they did well in the previous matchup, you know, setting the pace of the game.
Yeah.
And the Syndra looking to come in, so a lot of disengage, a lot of peel, and it feels like G2 leaning into that style of composition where they know they need to protect the center, they need to stop this dive from Furia making their way in. And looking at the Jax,
okay,
it's definitely a matchup where, you know, you're going to do pretty well in the side lane later on, but I think Broken Blade's fine with the Renekton. I think, especially the Renekton Syndra, definitely some strength in the lanes, which I think is important, because when you do have that center, if you go fully dialed into like scaling lanes across the board.
Jackson side lanes maybe, but let's see how those side lanes are at 15-20 minutes into the game.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like the comp just completely falls off a cliff.
No. You're worried about the center and the setup there.
Yeah, and there's still, you know, if you kill the center, if you manage to get on top of it later.
Oh, it's double G2 to LeBron. He's got the extra power of G2, but that support's going to get engaged on. Still the crash down. He holds in place. A flash now away. Hans Summit, the new target, and Furia have the damage. The follow-up, great. The heal through. Hans gets a slow but a remount, and a cleanse won't save his life. In fact, one more auto, and Ayu gets it. First blood over to Furia.
Lane won't get that window. Now Skewmont heading top. Oh no, this is not a good
Guigo has everything, but Broken Blade is trying to chunk him out first. The flash engage, nowhere to move.
I feel like kind of indicative how the lane has been going. The Syndra really able to find those good trades.
Hang on, Dredgeline again, but can't get in range. Just that auto attack in the end. Hans Summit don't have the Cyclone up and available. LeBron trying to bait it out, and they went forward. They were trying to hard push away with Valkyrie, and Ayu's getting punished for it. Forward in the march, and Flash and Cleanse burnt out as well, but it's not done yet. Jojo's going to get a remount. Riptide out, but LeBron with no hook. And
both top laners have TP if they want to join. Tatu is trying to find a way in, but he is on vision.
One taken, but Pantheon's Q with Smite there. You see it. Two should be a quick take as Lebrov is going to be the target. Cyclone early, but Tatu's going to flash. Second version of the Cyclone. Getting down Lebrov quite low, and with an auto, Tatu takes the kill. Skewmon can't get there in time. He's taken 2 grubs at the cost of Lebrov's life.
Would I rather have a dragon or would I rather have Grow? I mean, again, it depends on the comp.
Yeah.
But I feel like dragons are more often leading to wins, right?
They feel more universal. Dredgeline, there's the clone. You talked about the interaction, and we see it again. But Toots is coming in. A punish onto Lebrov. No stun yet. Tibbers comes out. 3 members there. Skewmon goes on enemy jungle, and Tibbers sent packing back over to Toots. With the ult from Caps as well. There's no kill, but a scatter the week might make one happen. Jojo is running for his life while coming into Ayu into melee range. Still works out. His Gatling gun shredding down Skewmon for a re-engage while Broken Blade has joined in. But he's found a clone with his W. Still enough for the Dominus. A Q spin, and
Broken Blade could have come out more favorably in that fight, all things considered. Maybe the focus was a bit cleaner. Maybe they just directed that onto one target at a time,
yeah,
a bit better.
They're trying to do that now. Once again, a fight in the enemy jungle. G2 just want to keep going, but a Magnus Storm keeps them in place, and Lebrov is going to be the burden of bad news. Skewmon gets stunned up, but not enough damage. Lebrov is going to sack again. As
you know, with their support dying a lot, they keep forcing him off the map. It's hard to maintain vision.
Stun up, hang on, couple more autos waiting for the Counter-Strike. Broken Blade. His flash is available, but now he has to time it with the Counter-Strike. All it takes is a flash auto Q. He's looking, and he'll take it.
Might have been a bit close, right? Whether he would have gone down on that. So Broken Blade now looking to focus him. His ult's very close to being up, though.
It is, and if you can clear the minion wave here, you might get enough of the Rain of Anger to get to 50%. The crash down the CC chain. Center ulti buys him some time, but the slice and dice will not get him to safety.
And the spikes will be coming in soon. Return play on the top side, maybe?
Panthers coming in, flying from the sky, and with the shield vault, unable to move his Guigo.
Herald will just kill that tower whenever they want to go for it. TP coming in, though. There's no tower. That's a dead Annie.
And she's on a ward, and they know her stun was just used. So W on a 3-second, 4-second cooldown. There finally with Tibbers out, but what will that do? Scatterwig against the wall. Look away. It's not a sad title, isn't it? Guigo caught out. He's got a Counter-Strike. That'll buy him some time, but Lebrov's waiting. He knows the flash is coming. Dredgeline as well. Look how much time it's bought with the depth charge. Guigo will go nowhere, and G2 will play with their food. After you get your setup right, feels nice as a 1v1. Tipper's going to come down, but Toots, it doesn't end here. Broken Blade has his flash available. No Q damage. Might help out Toots surviving here as he looks for the chase. TP up for Guigo as well, as 4 members hover around for that potential pick.
Yeah, looking for Labrov here, though. Maybe nearly pick.
They're going to find him. It's a stun. It's a crash down. And there you go, Lebrov. Nothing else? No, he flashes over. Tatu doesn't want to commit the Cyclone right before a potential fight.
That's the thing. That's just the base mage. He's just a mage. Doesn't have the base to take out the Nautilus. And now, Labrov.
Scatter the weak. He has to cleanse away. Gigo's in now, though. Cap stepped up to the wave. Gigo trying to punish his Skewmon. Is out of Counter-Strike range over the wall. They're going to find Hans Summer, though, but he gets a root, and now they're deep. Tatu has no way out. Flash away from Scatter the weak. G2 are playing back the fight. They're out, looking for a quick reset on the Artican. G2 are not going to flip the game over it, but instead Labrov is looking for a hook at 4K. Toots is going to flash in with Tibbers. It's a bit split though as the ulti from center lines the darkness. Jojo got his engage, but it won't matter because onto Skewmon. He'll perish shortly afterwards with the dredge line going to max range, and G2 losing only one. That deep charger keeps everyone else alive. G2. What?
With the Senate, you're also doing so much healing and shielding in the fight, so you're getting so much value from that pick on top of the damage. Oh, Guigo in trouble.
He's just going to be stunned up. I mean, Counter-Strike, you're waiting, but there's no point. Broken Blade with another, and
in a matchup where we saw him get outclassed earlier this or last month.
It wasn't that long ago, and maybe now caught out. He's going to slice and dice, stunned up, and double cyclone, Broken Blade. We're just talking about him, but can you kill him? The new question arises as the send-up is real. Furia in this choke now need to get up because Caps is looking for a new angle. Dredge line in, flash over from Guigo. Being smart and getting Caps, yes, that's one thing. He's got a roughie. No, G2 are just putting in the final touches, aren't they? Jojo's going to look for a counter engage as Broken Blade stuns up and a flash away from the dredge line. Here we go. Once again, the Grand Starfall and Skyfall, rather. Broken Blade's found his angle and Toots is just an auto away. Can they kill him? Yes, it's a trade. It's not bad. Skewmon goes a bit far forward with Tibbers helping out as well. Steps away from regaining pride.
So, yeah, we can see the one he's clearing right now, and there's nothing else, really. They're going for these really shallow wards. They're getting cleared now. Toots, he's in trouble.
It's a dredge line, scatter the weak, and with the Starfall in the back line, Skewmon has found himself another angle. He's got GA, he cares not.
Yeah, I mean, with one down, you could move towards the Baron, but it looks like Skewmon just going to take the Dragon, the easy objective. Oh, Jojo.
Walking into a Renekton, not what you'd call ideal.
Doesn't show the Baron, you know, that gives some information, but Tatu is still like, what if they're doing it?
And then maybe as Labrov comes over the wall, they feel safe for now, but not again when a Scatter the Weak lands, and Han Summer is hitting from a screen away. Toots trying to use his stun, but the stun comes out. Skewmon jumps in with Labrov at his whim, and once again the fights might look messy at surface level, but every time Caps lands Scatter the Weak, it's just over to another degree. Slowed down as Guigo while the rest of the fight happens around mid. Skewmon, again, GA makes him inevitably safe. The Scatter the Weak won't land this time, but while Guigo dies, off to our left. Tatu is just dead on our right. What more can you say apart from the fact that G2 are smurfing on Furia in their opening game of EWC?
They had something to prove after the last time these two teams matched up. And G2's performance at MSI, they really wanted to make it clear that they're the stronger team in this game. They did. Gonna be able to close this one out. Jojo, last man, trying to defend, but he's not gonna be able to do much here.
It's faith in G2 being restored. It's faith against Furia when they made them work so hard for it at MSI, but at EWC, G2 have arrived in a big way. A 1-0 against Furia to kick them off. EU will not be sent into the lower bracket as we kick things off.